everyone, this is Archive at 12, and today I was not expecting a Saitama rap from One Punch Man by Daddyphatsnaps, but that's what we're getting today. The last time that I recall DPS touching Saitama, that sounded wrong, but you know what I mean, like the topic of Saitama. The last time that I remember DPS touching that topic was several years ago, and it produced one of the most like excessively dramatic songs that I think I could describe it as. Like, the way that he went about that particular song felt extremely it was focused on like the depressive aspect of what happens when you become so strong nothing is challenging anymore, which I feel like is a very valid way of approaching Saitama as a character, because Saitama is constantly always looking for the thing that can make him excited, and everything just bores him because he's gotten so strong it's basically become a curse. So I don't know what he's gonna do this time. I imagine, since the name of the song is Bored AF, that it might have a little bit of that element, but this might be a little bit more of a hyper like song rather than like more of a depressing melancholy tone. But there's only one way to find out. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary. You can say, wait, we're pausing, or we'll be talking about it. Also down below is a link to my Patreon, where the new episodes of Dr. Stone and Solo Leveling will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. I think Dr. Stone's going to be coming out first, and then Solo Leveling probably just a couple of days after that. Most likely Thursday and Saturday next week. But I'm looking forward to getting back into Dr. Stone and continuing with Solo Leveling. So if you want to check out those type of videos, they'll be down below in my Patreon. And without further ado, let's get started.
I'm bored as fuck. Give me an extendo clip, whole clip, let him torch it up. Got too good at this shit, can't miss about force it, bruh. All these enforcers buzz, cause all I need is one. Bitch, all I need is one. Bitch.
Yeah, okay, so this is kind of the more leaning into the second part of what I was talking about, where like this is focused more on just the topic of Saitama as a general stereotype, rather than as a more psychoanalyzed song like the first one was. That's one of my favorite DPS songs, actually, to like re-listen to, is his first Saitama song. This one has a completely different vibe. It's definitely more fast-paced. It's got a like a faster tone to it. It's more lighthearted. It's just kind of like a fancy little hip-hop. I like that.
I'm trying to get rowdy. I'm trying to get fucked up. I'm trying to get rowdy.
But you can definitely hear like the parts that were emphasized as the stressors, as I would like to call them, in the previous rap, where like this is definitely focused on the idea that like he doesn't get hurt. He doesn't feel very much pain anymore. He's practically invincible. And he's looking for a fight. He's looking for a challenge that can truly feel like it's actually going to challenge him. That's right here. That's kind of like the basis of where I feel like a Saitama song would go. That makes sense to me. So I like the fact that, like, all right, who's next? Basically, is the vibe that I'm getting from this song.
Trying to get 6 feet, nigga, 10 deep. Now it's 10 toes and a hefty. Always 10 toes till they met me. Bitch, I'm about my fitness. Fitness, whole damn fist of your grill, better clock my wrist, bitch. They say I'm disturbed, I'm down with the sickness. Want them to hurt me, they ain't that vicious. Where them murderers, where them killers? I ain't even heard it, it's ridiculous. I need that most wanted list, bro, Spartacus, more scars and shit, pro Spartan shit. Cold-hearted fist, no scars and split, don't carpet Chris, no consciousness. Big cannon, that Coast Guard clip, leave them.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why this one hits so hard, but I think I like this one a little bit better than the previous one. I like the other one because of the fact that it's a psychoanalysis of a character that is just too strong to the point where like nothing is challenging anymore. He's basically achieved god levels of strength, but this one is like the polar opposite. It's like it's the other side of the coin, where yeah, he's so strong that causes him to want to fight people, to try and figure out if someone can potentially give him even a little bit of a workout.
Marcus, my wholehearted wish, bring a bitch up that whole Harley Quinn, line them up, see they partners, crush, try to play they partner, want no part of it. You bitches ain't eating Ramadan, how you run around stankin', Comic-Con, now they wanna put squares in the octagon, should've known game over, pussy, your polygon, feeling froggy, the ollie on me, bitch, please. I've been killing these bitches, I've been peeved, I just wanted somebody to pin me. What?
That right there. Okay, so the first part of that section, that was an amazing rhyme scheme with like the different things rhyming with gone. I love that with that polygon, octagon, like that whole section right there was really, really, really clever. But this part right here, the second half, leans into like the topic that we discussed before, where like it's talking about like he's bored and he's depressed and he just wants a fight. Like that's where that last line was. I just want someone who can pin me. Like he wants someone who is capable of beating him. Yeah, right there. That's literally him begging someone to beat him.
Bitch, I'm bored as fuck. Give me that extendo clip, whole clip, let him torch it up. Got too good at this shit, can't miss if I force it, bruh. All these enforcers buzz, cause all I need is one. Bitch, all I need is one. Bitch, I'm trying to get rowdy. I'm trying to get fucked up. I'm trying to get rowdy. I'm trying to get out. 6 feet, make it 10 deep. Now it's 10 toes and a hefty. Always 10 toes till they met me. I'm 10 toes in this shit. Death note in my fist, some heads roll when I get.
I like that little Death Note reference there.
Toes till they met me. I'm 10 toes in this shit. Death note in my fist, some heads roll when I get stroking that dick. Yo, end goal, my beginning, I press go and I hit stone what you get. It's death row in this bitch, your best hoe. I'm a friend zone and I dip. Send me a challenge if you want me to sip. How can I cook when the S-Class got me deadpan? I ain't breaking a sweat. Saying you heat, but it's just gas and that white hag got you thinking you chef. That's what we call cap, better fall back on that slide and sing you to death. Baby, you slide better be a two-step at the end of that bitch. I'll slide on your head. You cover that bullshit, I won't slide on my bed. You come at that top, don't slide on that ledge. I slide them like pants. You open that mouth, they thinking they cold. I slide on my sleds. One mic in the pin, one better than fist, one swipe and they dead. I'll steady your miss, I'm calling who's next? Who next? Bitch, I'm bored as fuck.
Okay, I'll let it end and then I'll give my final thoughts.
And I ain't playing either, man. I need y'all to step your game up, man. I'm out here by myself, you feel me? I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it sounds the right way to talk like this, but you know what I'm saying? Damn.
The energy of that song kind of sort of reminded me of the first thing that reminded me of was probably his second Omni-Man rap, but not necessarily in the tone, just in the energy of it, because it was intense, it was fast paced, it had a lot of like hard hitting bars to it. It was very cleverly written. Like it reminded me of his second Omni-Man rap, but the tone of it was so playful. It was so like energetic. It was almost happy. Is it, I suppose, one word that you could use to describe it? It just felt like more upbeat and more, I don't want to say optimistic because I don't think that was the proper word. It just felt like it was certainly was not nearly as depressing. It felt I don't know how to describe it. It just felt fun. I guess that's the only thing I can truly say about it, is it just felt fun. I really enjoyed that. I liked the different changes in the rhyme scheme that DPS decided to do. It was like he was kind of flexing on everybody else, showing like different ways he could do this, which if you need to flex, just go listen to his Ben 10 rap. Like legitimately, he changes the flow of that song 10 times in the rap. I didn't notice that until someone pointed it out to me. And then when I heard it, like every time afterwards, I'm like, holy crap, like this is like 10 mini songs in one about the same topic. It was very well done. He did that in this a little bit, and I really enjoyed listening to how the song continuously progressed and evolved and changed, despite the fact that like it remained the exact same vibe, the exact same pace. He just kind of like threw a few like bars that were a little bit of a different tone, or a different rhythm, or he sped things up a little bit. Like I love it when DPS decides to play with like the way he pronounces and enunciates, and the way he can fit words that probably in most circumstances wouldn't fit in those sections, and he's able to just like I'm not even gonna try. I was about to. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to imitate what he was just doing. But like, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Where like he just like has a little bit of fun and starts pulling a Rustage is the best way I can describe it, or pulling an Eminem, and he just like just just like it out of nowhere, and then goes back to the way it was before. Like I love those little sections in songs when he does that, because it shows a versatility. It shows a skill that I feel like not everybody is capable of possessing or showing off. And it just makes the song more interesting to listen to. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arcoppa12, and I will see you in the next video.